Welcome to Jagjar Field on the campus of Joseph Case High School, where tonight, a couple of teams on strong starts to the season as the Case Cardinals coming in at 3-0 prepare to take on the Falcons of Dighton-Rehoboth coming in at 2-2. A pleasant good afternoon, everyone. Brady Kudo here with you. Thank you so much for joining us. Case yet to lose this season, yet to allow more than one goal a game, coming off a 4-1 win against Apponequet in Lakeville. Second home contest of the year as well. Last Friday two Fridays ago, beating the Seekonk Warriors 9-0. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they're coming off a loss against the Montrose School 4-1. Their two wins on the year are against Fairhaven and Old Rochester. Starting lineups for the Cardinals first. On the offense, Maeve Richardson, Lexi Yost, and Jenna Benefido. Out in the midfield, Brooke Orton, Megan Smith, and Shelby Hayter. And in the back line, Riley McDonald, Kaylin LeCompte, Brooke Perrin, and Addie Carrero, and Anna Michaud is in goal. We are just about set to get started. Falcons will send it to the Cardinals. We're underway here in Swansea. And already the Falcons deep in that offensive zone. And an obstruction against the Cardinals. They will bring it back. So Sophie Darling will get us restarted on this free hit. Back to Caroline Corvey. And a stick infraction. Yost didn't hear the whistle. So Falcons will restart in the neutral zone. And this one played out for Dighton-Rehoboth. Again, Falcons coming in at 2-2. The Cardinals, the undefeated right now, favorites along with Somerset Berkeley to win the South Coast Conference. Richardson putting this for Yost in the middle. Good defense by Kaylee Clunan. Brooke Orton out right in front of us for Richardson. Couldn't keep it in play. Caroline Corvey. Whistle, Richardson got in the stick. Orton will get it started already. Little confusion there, so this one will be played back. Orton will get it started. Orton, one of 4 senior captains on this Cardinal roster. A very balanced roster. They have the right amount of experience as well as youth to make a deep run into the state tournament. Megan Smith will be awarded the corner. So the first corner for the game going to Case. Shelby Hayter will take it. Plays it in for Brooke Orton. Brooke Orton put it on net. And this one will go back out for another corner. Hayter will take it again. Sending up for Smith. Smith will whack one on net. This one played back out. And this will be a free hit for the Cardinals. Cardinals early on winning the ball back, those 50-50 balls in the offensive zone. LeCompte to Orton. And a whistle, another stick infraction on the Falcons. Darling hit that one out. Corvey for Lexi Freitas. Freitas had it intercepted by Smith, Megan Smith. Weaving her way through traffic, Smith was infracted upon. Oh, she'll get it restarted. Out for Orton. Orton. Middle from Ave Richardson. Richardson met by several Falcons. That went right across the frame of the goal. The rebound is still out. Smith in the middle. Saved momentarily. A scrub for it in front of the net. Cardinals come out with it. The goalie on her knees and it went in. Lexi Yost making it 1-0 early with 10:41 to play in the first. A great hustle play by the Cardinals, not giving up on it. Yost clipping it into the back of the net for 1-0. Just under 4 minutes to play in the first. We will have an extended stoppage for the goalie for Dighton-Rehoboth, Rowan Whitaker, junior tender, is good to go. We're good to get started back at midfield. So Corvey gets it restarted. Stick infraction on the Falcons. Smith getting it going back early. Hit the foot of Darling. Hit Darling's foot again. So Wharton will have a chance to slow down, get a set piece together perhaps. This one batted down by Kate Moitiso. Mary Foley in there as well. This one on net and found its way in. Megan Smith with her first goal of the game. 2-0 Cardinals. So 2 goals in a matter of 38 seconds. Gives the Cardinals an early 2-goal lead. This is what they've done all year. Just get the ball in the offensive zone, put it on net, and it's bound to go in at some point. Well, they've got 2 in 5.5 minutes. 9:37 to go in the first. Olivia Gabriel had it for a moment, lost it. Karina Bosco, donning number 9 in green, with the stick infraction. So Kaylin LeCompte heaves this one, intended for Smith, intercepted by Moitoso. Smith leaving it for Hayter. And a stick infraction on the Falcons. Perrin didn't get all of it. She got it back for Hayter. Hayter out for Jenna Benefido. On that far sideline, Benefido lost it. The ball to Dighton-Rehoboth. This one played right in for Yost. This one is in the shooting circle. Richardson was in position for it, and a stick infraction. And another obstruction. DR trying to use the whole width of the field. Orton met by a couple Falcons right in front of us. Foley. That one intended for Gabriel. LeCompte intercepted it, gets it up to Smith. Megan Smith dancing through traffic. Darling was met by Orton and Shelby Hayter. Hayter with the infraction, so Kaylee Clunan. .7:42 to play in the first. This one out to Dighton-Rehoboth. Gabriel was moving in. Lecomte the infraction. This one actually going back to the Cardinals. Lecomte all the way down. Yost had a chance at it. Benefito got it back. Clunan won it from her. Clunan wins the penalty. This one sent in way down deep for Adeline Carrero. Carrero, the last woman standing in that back line. McDonald won it back, however, obstructed the play, and the Falcons retained possession. Karina Bosco, this one intended for Kate Moitoso. Benefito won it back for Yost. Yost taking on several Falcons, intercepted by Moitoso in an obstruction call on the junior. Another infraction on DR. Smith moving in, and they'll do it again. Hayter had her stick whacked. Lecomte gets it back out. Hayter corralling it, and another obstruction call. That one on Olivia Gabriel, the sophomore. Corvey intended for Moitoso. Smith met her there. Hayter there as well. Corvey. Good poke check by Perrin. Smith won it back, an infraction. Falcons looking to move quickly. 5:21 to play. This one played along the far sideline by the 13 of Kelsey Bain. Bain in the middle for Gabriel. This one cleared out by Carrero. Good defensive stand by the Cardinals as Orton ties her shoe. We get a stoppage in play for a DR free hit. Approaching 4:45 to play in the first. Coming to you from Judge Aguiar Field on the campus of Case High School. Cardinals 2, Falcons 0. Orton trying to clear it out, and she does. That's a great through ball for Richardson. And Yost, the Cardinals have numbers moving forward. Yost got tied up with Becky Davis, one of the captains for the Falcons. And DR wins it back. Bosco met by Orton and Yost. Clunan trying to get it out of there. Crossed up. Smith hit off of somebody's shoe. Smith gets it restarted. Smith sashaying her way through traffic, but couldn't get it all the way into the shooting circle. Orton trying to squeeze it in for Richardson. Richardson leaving it for Orton. The backside of the stick used, so Dighton-Rehoboth will get the free hit. Corvey will loop it in. Smith with the interception. Moving in swiftly, Smith, good defense by Corvey, but it is a corner for the Cardinals. Their third of the game, 3:03 to play. Hayter chipping it for Yost, who sends it to Orton. Orton whacking it in, intended for Smith. Benefido ends up with it. And this one will go back to the Falcons. Bosco. Intended for Gabriel, but a high stick. So Brooke Perrin will get this one in for Smith. We're cleared out by Becky Davis. Gabriel weaving her way through the neutral zone. Met right away again by LeCompte, one of the senior captains. And an obstruction on LeCompte. So Dighton-Rehoboth will be awarded another free hit. This one moved in quickly. Mary Foley met by the 18 of Emma Plant. Carrero trying to get this out, and she does. And the ball lifted into a dangerous area. High stick called. Corner for the Falcons, with 1:16 to play in the first. Foley got this one in to a good spot. This one on net, deflected away. Darling out. DR with a missed opportunity as Smith will bring it back to the offensive zone. An obstruction. Corvey won it back. Smith with 41 seconds. Freitas met quickly by Smith. Now LeCompte off the intercepted pass. Corvey coming way up, trying to save it, and she does. Met by Orton. Emma Plant in for Richardson, met by a swarm of birds. Ten seconds to play in the first. Case trying to get out of their zone, and they do. Hayter killing the clock. We've reached the end of the first. Getting set for the start of the second quarter here from Judge Aguiar Field on the campus of Joseph Case High School. Case leading Dighton-Rehoboth 2-0. Pleasant good afternoon. Brady Kudo here with you. Cardinals starting out the quarter with this one. 11 seconds in. DR winning this one back. LeCompte getting it for Orton. Orton getting it to Emma Bouchard, fresh into the game. Lexi Yost out for Bouchard, who came in for Richardson. Bouchard still corralling it. This one played out a couple hundred feet to our right. So Corvey getting this restarted. Bosco in the middle for Kate Moitoso. Moitoso up ahead for Foley. Foley leaving it for Kelsey Bain. Bain with some space. Met by Perrin quickly. Getting it back for Bosco, but LeCompte said no. LeCompte up to Smith. Smith moving her way through to Bouchard. Bouchard back in the middle, intended for Yost, and an infraction. Some chipped sod. As the Cardinals win possession back and lose it again. Orton In the middle for Smith. Moitoso trying to get it to Lexi Freitas. Brooks still in there. Freitas clearing it all the way down for Carrero, who has to get rid of this one quickly off of a shin guard of Mary Foley. And LeCompte gets it going again.
On my side of the 25, girls. On my side. That's good. Thank you.
So Freitas backs up. This one will be taken by Sophie Darling. Whistle against the Falcons. Cardinals will get a much-needed free hit. Wharton chipping it. Corvey with the interception. LeCompte playing on. And a high stick call. Yost wins the duel and a quick whistle. Remains the ball. Ball remains in the Cardinals' favor. Orton. Freitas winning that matchup, but not for long. Cardinals awarded a free hit. Corvey trying to get it out of that defensive zone through the legs of Orton. Orton met Freitas. Freitas comes away with it, and here come the Falcons. Plant trying to get it out to Perrin. Perrin didn't get all of it. Sent it to the stick of Moitoso. This one wheeled all the way down. Michaud has to kick it out. And it just stops right at play for the Cardinals. And a whistle, an obstruction against the Falcons. Yost for Hayter. Hayter approached quickly by Reese Jefferson, freshman midfielder. This one played all the way down, intended for Bouchard. It rolls out of play. And the ball will go to the Falcons with 10:16 to play in the first half. Cardinals still leading 2-0. This early season conference matchup. Cardinals 3-0, Falcons 2-2. And a high stick call. Carry call as well. Plant for Orton up to Bouchard. Bouchard keeping it in, saving the ball from going out of play. Back for Orton. Orton quickly meets Foley. Orton comes away with it, chipping in for Yost. But the Falcons' defense beats that Cardinal offense this time. This one going the other way. Bosco. Good control there. LeCompte right up on her. Good defense by the senior. Perrin winning it back from Kelsey Bain. Brooke Perrin winning that duel. Cardinals will get another free hit in their offensive zone. Smith moving forward. Lost it, but an infraction called on Hayter. Clunan won that one. Carrero chipped in, almost hit the referee. Ball sent high in the air. Smith pulling it back down. This one sent all the way up for Yost, and a chance, a 2-on-3, an obstruction. With the Cardinals, a chance to extend this lead. Smith sashaying her way again. A stick is on the ground, and ball hits Smith's foot, so Dighton-Rehoboth gets this one. Corvey. This one carried in, almost went in. So this will be a free hit for Case. LeCompte out wide for Orton. Gabriel comes up with it. Orton. Moitoso to Freitas right in front of us. LeCompte met her, an obstruction on the Falcons. So Lexi Yost plays this one back down. A chance, maybe the ball loose. An open net. Couple players down. A whistle. This one against the Cardinals, I believe. Referee says my time. So Dighton-Rehoboth will get this free hit. Clunan golfs this one out. Benefido on that far side. Jenna Benefido in the middle for Yost. Save made by Whitaker. Rebound is juicy, but it'll go to Dighton-Rehoboth. Bain met by Perrin, an infraction, free hit. Falcons moving with pace. Bosco in the middle for Moitoso, a scrum for it in the shooting circle. This one put on net. Michaud kicking out. Didn't get all of it, but it went out anyhow. Freitas had a chance, couldn't get it. LeCompte getting it restarted for Orton. Darling right in front of us. The ball is controlled by no one, but they say it's on Case. Contact made. Foul against the Falcons. Orton, the missed touch. Out of bounds to Dighton-Rehoboth. Darling putting this one in. Now, if you're wondering if that Darling name sounds familiar, Sophie is the daughter of Dave Darling, who drives that 52 Pro Stock at Seacock Speedway, 8-time division champion. Of course, of familiar names here. Emma Plant, who's had older siblings come through the ranks of Case High School. Most notably, her brother Drew is the most recent 1,000-point scorer for the Cardinal basketball program. LeCompte got whacked on the hand. She will be awarded the free hit. This one scurried all the way for Bouchard. A great one-touch to Yost. Yost, a great pass to Bouchard, who's met by Corvey. Corvey in the middle. Well, she sent it to the wrong player, and Megan Smith. Moitoso winning it back. Smith one-upping her. Megan Smith for Jenna Benefido. Benefido way along the far side. A whistle. And this one will go to Dighton-Rehoboth. Another free hit awarded to the Falcons. Benefito getting into it with Corvey. Benefito again in the middle for Yost. A chance perhaps. Lexi Yost had it stopped by the 6 of Clunan. Bouchard in front. Didn't get all of it. Back out for Orton. A whistle. And Clunan rocketing this one all the way down. Perrin controls and sends it back. Didn't get all of it. 2:51 to play in the half. Perrin for Hayter. For Benefito. Into it with Clunan again. Corvey had that knocked down by Smith. Megan Smith draws the whistle and the free hit. Hayter will come up to take it. Just missed it. Smith stopping that one. Megan Smith trampling her way through, but got stopped by Corvey. Orton through traffic. Orton on net, knocked out by Yost. The rebound is in front, still loose. Whitaker trying to get a pad to it. Can't get nothing, kicking it back out. Cardinals still with it in the shooting circle. A whistle and a corner awarded. So Hayter will take the corner, 1:40 to play. Out for Smith. Smith fires just wide. So Corvey will get this over to Gabriel. Gabriel to Foley. Foley up ahead. Addie Carrero is there. Clearing it out into the front row of seats here. Under a minute to play in this first half. Cardinals need a stop here. Carrero off the stick of Darling. Gabriel in with space, met by Carrero. Moitoso is there again. Katie Moitoso, the whistle. A stick infraction for Darling. Darling. That one clipped off again, and Dighton-Rehoboth will get it again. Approaching 13 seconds to play. Orton for Bouchard. Cardinals trying to go quickly once more. Bouchard sends it out. Corvey. Corvey got to go quick with 2. They won't get it off. We go into the half. The Case Cardinals 2. Dighton-Rehoboth Falcons nothing at the end of 1. 30 minutes down. 30 more coming up in a moment. Welcome back to Judge Aguiar Field for the start of the second half. Case Cardinals, Dighton-Rehoboth Falcons. Cardinals leading 2-0 at the end of 1 half. Brady Kudo going to take you the rest of the way. This one played right off of the shin pad of Olivia Gabriel right in front of us. Gabriel out in the middle. We saw 2 goals in a span of 40 seconds. That was early on in the first quarter. We haven't seen much of any offense since. A couple sides have had chances, but nothing major. Freitas now in the middle. Good defensive stand by Brooke Perrin. A whack. Kaylin LeCompte got it right on the hand. Second time she's been whacked in that hand today. So a high stick call going to the Cardinals. Orton knocking this one down. Trying to get it out of the offensive zone of the Falcons. A whistle going to the Cardinals. Orton get this started right off of Corvey. Smith. And for Yost. Yost off of a couple Falcons. A whistle, and this will be going against the Falcons. Shelby Hayter to take the fourth corner of the game. This one played right out for Smith. Smith tried to get it in, but they're going to get it on the backhand. Right out for the 13 of Kelsey Bain. Benefito calling for it. She had it for a moment. Yost in the middle looking for Richardson. Back for Orton, who fires in wide. That one didn't miss by much. Head coach for the Cardinals, Casey Martell. Assisted by Tammy Green. Martell, been doing this a long time. Has rebuilt and made Case one of the perennial powerhouses in the SEC year after year. Of course, the highlight last year, one of many highlights, I should say, ending that 73-match unbeaten streak that the Somerset Berkeley Raiders had, as Smith had a chance in net. She gets it back out. And now a chance here maybe for the Falcons, 2-on-3. This one played back out of bounds. Richardson and Corvey caught up in a duel. Richardson trying to get it out for Alexi Yost. Free hit given a Case. Orton whacks one in the middle. Whiffed on by the Falcons. Played back out for Orton, who gets it in again. A chance right off the goal post. Benefito with it again. Trying to get it back into the shooting circle. A whistle. And a corner awarded to Case. Their fifth of this one, compared to just one for the Falcons. This one right out for Orton, who fires right off of Whitaker's pad. Smith in it with Clunan. And another corner for Case. Another set piece opportunity here. Benefito for Smith. Smith placing it for Yost. The ball is loose. Diving save by Whitaker. It's still out front. A whistle. This one going against the Cardinals. Freitas with some space, beats McDonald on the outside. Freitas met by Benefito, or Lecomte, excuse me. 9:32 to play in the third. Foley for Freitas. This one is in the back of the net. Lexi Freitas cutting the Cardinal lead in half. With 9:25 left on the timer. So Yost will get this restarted. Smith for Hayter. Hayter met by the 9 of Bosco. This one played all the way down for Becky Davis. Orton got whacked, but they say penalty was on Orton. I'm not sure what. Another whistle. This one at Dighton-Rehoboth again. Hayter stopped that one out wide for Jenna Benefito. Benefito tripped up. Clunan playing right in front of us. Chipped out for Perrin. Clunan whacking one in right by LeCompte. And this one played out. LeCompte's getting this restarted. This one played up for Smith. A whistle against the Cardinals. Clunan way down deep. This one going to the Cardinals. Whistle against Dighton-Rehoboth. Caitlin LeCompte will get it restarted. Case trying to get one back. That one hit Bosco. Moitoso out for Gabriel. Gabriel leaving it for Bain. Bain taking her time. Good defense by Perrin. Getting it for Benefito. Benefito out for Yost. Had it stopped by Corvey. Hayter right in there. Shelby Hayter keeping it in play. Bosco, a whistle. Obstruction called on Dighton-Rehoboth. 6:34 to play in the third. Yost moving in, and another whistle. Smith chasing it down with Gabriel. Gabriel trying to get in through the Case defense, throws a LeCompte aside. Carrero got beat. Gabriel in by herself. LeCompte, a great defensive stand, a whistle and a corner for the Falcons. I mean, Gabriel shoved LeCompte aside. Not sure why nothing was called, but nonetheless, Falcons do get a corner out of it. Moitoso had it played under her. Clunan in the middle for Bosco. Micho, the diving save, rebound, still in front, a whistle. And this one to Case. LeCompte looking for Benefito, stolen by Moitoso. Moitoso out for Gabriel. The whistle against the Falcons. Perrin chipped it for Smith. Smith dancing her way through again. Megan Smith through a couple Dighton-Rehoboth defenders. Played way back out for Emma Plant. This one played all the way back down. Another whistle. This one will stay with Case. Orton sending it in. This one rolls out of bounds. 3:53 to play in the third quarter. Smith in front, Megan. Smith battling with Bosco. Bosco comes out with it. Benefito had a chance at it. Bosco looking in for Foley. Freitas out for Moitoso again. Lecomte won it back for Orton. For Corvey. Caroline Corvey. Chance again. Plant. Back for Orton. Orton chipping it. Intended for Richardson. A whistle. Play blown dead. For the Falcons. Under 3 minutes to play. Richardson, a whistle. This one in Dighton-Rehoboth. Emma Plant. Lecomte, Kaylin Lecomte. A whistle again and another obstruction call on Dighton-Rehoboth. Smith, and is stolen by Bosco. Bosco, Benefito, Jenna Benefito, met by Clunan. Way back out for Brooke Orton. Orton takes down a Falcon. Freitas ran into Brooke Orton. This one in front. Yost with a chance. Clovey trying to get it out, and she does. And a whistle. Minute 47 to play in the third. Case still leading 2-1. Smith had it stolen by Bosco. Bosco for Orton, who body checks the senior. Now a chance maybe for the Falcons. Freitas met by Plant, a whistle. Minute 16 to play in the third. Benefito for Hayter. Shelby Hayter in the middle for Smith. Megan Smith moving it through again. Met by Moitoso, who wins the duel for Reese Jefferson. Jefferson with under a minute to play. Knocked down by Orton. Lecomte meets Freitas on the far sideline. Clovey with 45 seconds to play. The whistle is blown and an obstruction on the Cardinals. So Clovey gets it restarted.
Come on, May.
Richardson had it stolen by Clunan. Smith trying to win it back. Clunan moving through this junior. Orton, whistle, foul on Orton. I'm not sure that was an obstruction or a high stick. I think it was an obstruction. 12 seconds to play. Lecomte for Orton. Cardinals trying to go quick. They may have the chance. Yost had it for a moment and played too far ahead. 1 second left. And we've hit the end of the third. A close one here in Swansea. Cardinals lead 2-1. 15 minutes left to go here at Judge Aguiar Field. Case with a 1-goal lead over Dighton-Rehoboth. Score of 2-1. Smith played it down off of the free hit. All the way down, played for Freitas. She's met by the 4 of Dee Moranville. This one in front, the save by Michaud. Kicked it out for Lecomte. Orton for Bouchard. Bouchard In the middle for Smith. Case has to get it out of the defensive zone. And a whistle infraction on the Falcons. Case moving quickly. Smith with some space, quickly met by Clunin, who swung and missed in a high stick. So Lecomte throwing it in. Clunin played it to herself. Benfido not letting Clunin win the battle, but the infraction does go to Jenna. This one rolled all the way down. Perrin gets this in, whacked. Intended for Benfido. Hayter ends up with it. Shelby Hayter. Clovey had the stick around the back ankle of Hayter. Corvey through the middle. Still with it, Corvey. Played out wide for Freitas. D. Moranville won it, but an infraction. Bosco on net, intended for the 13 of Bain, and she just put it wide. Carrero one-on-one with Gabriel, dropped her stick, the ball is out front, and it's a tie game. So Karina Bosco tying the game with 12:20 to go. In this one, a timeout called. Case looking to keep this perfect start to the season. Already with wins against Bourne, Seekonk, and Apponequet. DR came into this one at 2-2. With wins against Fairhaven and Old Rochester. Losses against Somerset, Berkeley, and Montrose. Leave it at 2 again, 12:20 to play. Just about set to get restarted. Yost gets it restarted. Smith for Bouchard. And a whistle against the freshman. Corvey won the free hit. Smith won it back from Moitoso. Megan Smith in the middle. The next goal could be the decider. Although there's still plenty of time left in this one. Another whistle and an infraction. Clunin the second ball that's been played right in front of us here. We are field side, or pitch side, I should say. This one batted down by Moitoso. Reese Jefferson with space, quickly met by LeCompte. Bosco already with one goal. LeCompte goes down and right back up again. Whistle. Going to be a free hit for the Cardinals. Got to get out of that defensive zone, and they do, out of the shooting circle. Bosco met by Orton. They've been going at it all game. Bosco had one check on Orton, and Orton responded. Orton responded again. So LeCompte intended for Smith, broken up by Bosco. Out for Freitas. Lexi Freitas already with one goal. The whistle at a corner. Third corner of the game for the Falcons, compared to 6 for the Cardinals. So it's set for Bosco. Orton with the block. In front again, a whistle. And an obstruction on the Falcons. Case will get a much needed free hit. Yost out for Benefito. And a whistle, an obstruction call on Clunan. So Hayter will whack this one way in deep.
50-yard line, Green, 50.
You know, it wasn't a high stick call, just the ball was placed in a dangerous area. Bain met by Hayter, and another whistle. Knocked down by Smith. Now the Cardinals moving back with a chance. Smith with the crossover move. Smith still with control, moving it all the way in. Megan Smith got caught up. Smith in traffic. Back out, Corvey met Orton along with Moitoso. Corvey's on the ground, a whistle to DR. Another whistle, this one against the Falcons, 7:37 to play. Orton, an obstruction call. Played all the way out for Freitas. McDonald trying to get rid of it. Riley McDonald, the senior, for LeCompte. Freitas still with it. An obstruction call on LeCompte. Could have gone either way. Moitoso couldn't control it. Orton will get this free hit intended for Yost. Whistle obstruction call on Reese Jefferson.
Come on, Lexi.
Now Yost in with space. Lexi Yost in the shooting circle. Save made, it's an open net. Benefito got it caught up. And a whistle. And a corner to the Cardinals. A pivotal moment here. Approaching 5 minutes to play. This one out for Lexi Yost to Orton. Brooke Orton had it deflected. Back for Benefito. Way out. And now the Falcons on the breakaway. LeCompte tracked it down. She gets thrown to the ground by Gabriel, a shove call. Gabriel right through Perrin, a great ball in for Bain. Bain, good clear. And this one a case. And Perrin way in. Intended for Benefito. Clunan got it and the ball hit her shoe. So Hayter gets it restarted for Richardson. Play down, a whistle and a high stick against the Falcons. Under 5 now to play. Orton. In, that's for Yost. Benefito just wide. Still 2-2, 4:27 to play. This one's sent all the way down for Carrero. Gabriel, LeCompte won it back. LeCompte the whistle. This one against the Falcons, an obstruction call. Substitution made, Reese Jefferson returns. Mary Foley sits. Whistle, they had to say the ball was played back. Orton. Whistle, this one against the Falcons and a free hit. 3:33 to play. Yost battling through traffic. Smith ends up with it. Ball still loose. Clovey trying to get it, a whistle at a corner. The 8th corner of this one for Case. Shelby for Smith. Controls it, Smith in front. Out for Orton. Orton had it stolen by Clovey, a whistle against the Cardinals. Bosco stolen by LeCompte. 2:40 to play. Oh, a hard hit. Dighton-Rehoboth calls a timeout. 2:36 to play. What is turning out to be an early favorite for Game of the Year. We're only 3 weeks in. After this, the Cardinals are back in action on Wednesday in a non-conference matchup, heading to the Whaling City to take on New Bedford. Next time we see you on Swansea Community Network. Still getting used to the name change. Not for a little while. Wednesday, September 28th, against the Wareham Vikings. So DR will have the ball out of this timeout. Early duel right in front of the Case bench. Whistle going to the Falcons. Bosco with Smith. Megan Smith won it, and a chance maybe. Approaching 2 minutes to play. Megan Smith, and a whistle, an obstruction call. Smith. A bit of confusion. They're going to give them the corner. Hayter will take it. Hayter for Orton. Orton whacking it in. The ball is still loose. It hit the goal. It didn't go in. It's still loose. And they get another corner out of it. 92 seconds to play. Hayter for Smith. LeCompte out wide to Benefito. Right off of Clunen's shoe. 1:10 to go. Benefito out off of the Falcons. Under a minute left to play. And a whistle, and Case with the free hit.
Come on, Brooke.
Orton had it for a moment, chipped it in, and lost it.
Come on, Lexi.
Yost, and a whistle. This is a free hit for the Cardinals. Smith. And a whistle, that's a corner. With seconds left, they have to hurry. And I don't think they're gonna get this off in time, that's it. But they do have to allow this corner. So with no time left on the clock, Hayter will get this in. For Orton. Orton fires, save made by Whitaker. Still loose. Cardinals had it for a moment. Clovey trying to get it out. The Falcons have a Carrero on net. It's in front for Orton. Orton chipping it in. Score! Score! Cardinals win! Cardinals win! Brooke Orton with the winner! Goalie hug number 4 incoming. The perfect season remains. Case 3, Dighton-Rehoboth 2. With no time left on the clock, Brooke Orton putting in the winner. Case improves to 5-0, 4-0. The Falcons fall to 2-3 in 2022. So that'll do it from Judge Aguiar Field. Again, your final score, Case Cardinals 3, Dighton-Rehoboth Falcons 2. Under the direction of Adam Kitchen and production of Caroline Ehoff, this is Brady Kudo saying thank you so much for joining us and have a great rest of the day.